Welcome back to the Miami East University Esports. Tonight we're in for some Overwatch. It's great to be back on this cold Ohio weather. How's it been, Xander? I mean,
it's been a great time. Got to go home, see the family, and now we're back at it again for this time the main Overwatch ESC season. So this is when competition is going to be very fierce, and this is our main season of Overwatch now.
Absolutely. We'll be playing Buffalo uh, University, and I mean, I'm looking forward to this game. I personally, I mean, I don't know what to expect too much. The pro scene has been just about to start up, so there's no real like super defined characters or meta that we should be expecting. There's some whispers and some rumors coming around, different things like the new character, Hazard, being kind of decent, and Juno, the second most recent character, also being kind of decent. But I mean, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Not only that, but we have some new changes to our own Miami roster here, where we have a new flex DPS player in the form of On, and then a new support player in the form of Killian, who are both will be playing today. So we'll see what they can bring to the table for the team, change up our roster a little bit. And then also, I believe that Buffalo as well has some changes to the
They
roster.
do. They've got a lot of changes actually. From Buffalo last year. Last year they were 4-9, and this year they're changing up quite a bit. They kept the same tank player, which is JCV Stealth, and Godspeed Killua swapped from support to DPS, and everybody else is pretty much brand new. It looks like. So we don't even know what they can really bring here. Um, but speaking about last season we were doing pretty good, right?
Yeah, we had a very good season last year, I believe. We had a full 13-0 record, no losses, made it all the way to the finals, I believe, before we lost in a very hard fought battle. I can't on top of my mention remember who exactly beat us out, but it was very hard fought, and we're hoping to repeat that 13-0 series this semester, and we'll see how we can go with that.
Absolutely. Some of the changes to the game that have come in this season 14 uh, include some different hero meta changes, of course, that we're not too sure about. But then some other changes that came along was the different role passive changes, something like to the tank where knockback has been reduced, things like that, which kind of allows for more of a dive to happen, and then so like you dive in and they're not able to get out, kind of thing. Different things like that. There's also a DPS passive boost where now they do more damage to tanks, and so like the healing debuff doesn't uh, it lasts for even longer now.
Yeah. So I think we'll be seeing a lot of very heavy brawl style comps with a little bit of dive in between, but we will see what happens later on when we begin to start. I don't know exactly when, and also we don't even really know the map selection yet either. So we'll see what that decides. And I don't think we had any new maps so far from the most recent one, which I
I
believe
don't believe so. Yeah,
was
we are getting information though that the first map could be Circuit Royale.
very sniper heavy map, very high ground heavy, dive usually very popular there just because the amount of times Widows or Hanzos or even Ashes can cut off line of sight there. It's very difficult, especially around that first few corners. But we'll see what each team decides to pick up.
Absolutely. Another popular uh, comp to play on Circuit Royale is that Sigma poke kind of comp. Being able to throw that shield up at that Widowmaker standing millions of miles away just kind of denies so much space and so much angles and counterplay for that Widow, which is always great. You never want the Widow to pop heads, right?
No, because at this level of play, any Widow who has a line of sight, usually it's game over for whoever she is a line on.
Absolutely.
So Widow's usually very dangerous here. I don't think there was any major hero changes that happened this past
Patch.
patch. Forgot there for a second, but yeah. So we'll see what they decide to do.
Something fun to mention with the addition of On and Killian that allows some of our returning players to kind of switch up their hero pool a little bit. It sounds like Bonesaw is going to be playing a bit more hit scan DPS, which could be fun. Maybe some more Bastion, some more McCree, Widowmaker, like we just said.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Last semester, we mainly saw him playing a lot of the Venture, the Genji, a lot of the projectile divey type heroes. But this semester, it seems he's going to be pulling out one of his favorites in the form of Bastion. So we'll see what he does with it.
Could be very fun.
On another note, though, we should be going here breaking for a few minutes. Wait until the teams decide their map pool and begin to start. So we will see you then.
See you then.
And we are back loading into a map change here. We have Lijiang Tower, which control point map, very brawl heavy. So we'll be seeing what each team decides to play. On another note, though, more information we forgot to disclose last time was that this is actually best of 5 compared to best of 3 that was the last semester schedule type. So we could have up to 5 games a day, which depending on maps, that could run for quite a while.
Yes, it could. Now we're looking at these different team compositions. Miami's going with a lot of the very similar things that we saw last semester with the Orisa, Symmetra, the Pharah. Bonesaw being absolutely lethal on the Pharah last semester, having many good plays. And University of Buffalo, we're seeing kind of what we talked about with their tank and JC Stealth, and then Godspeed Killua switching over to DPS. And we're already on the point. We're going. Bubble broken, forced to back out.
Very good pick there to start from Hoover Scooter on both sides. Caught him lacking right here. Looks like JCD Stealth is looking for a little bit of a side pick. Hoover a little caught out on his own. Boneswell running a little low on the point.
Miami kind of backing up, holding point, just taking point. Getting all that pressure there. Not University of Buffalo not really being able to do a whole lot. Although Stealth going in, kind of getting cornered, and he's just going to fall super low, and if not dead, yeah.
Yeah, first cap goes to Miami. Very good start there.
Cardi getting a pick on Bonesaw. It's going low.
Yeah. On managing to find the Venture. Yeah, it seems like it's just going to be a reset here for Buffalo if they can all manage to get out. Or if Pooter dies there, that'd be pretty rough.
Yeah, it's a little scary right there. But I mean, I don't know what these guys are doing. It kind of looks like they're just kind of staggering a little bit. University of Buffalo really wants to just kind of back out, regroup. But it looks like Bonesaw just isn't going to let them, firing straight into their spawn.
Nope, that was a very good pick there from Killian, managing to pick off the enemy. Kiriko was a very good pick there to start it off. They could just kind of just bomb rush the spawn.
Indeed. Miami having a lot of control here. I mean, Hooter Scooter playing super far forward, applying so much pressure with Killian and Nitrous Oxide just giving so much assistance.
We're getting close to a few ults here on both teams. Killua switching off to the Tracer instead of the Venture. Probably a good switch here to allow him to get him back to the... Oh, beautiful spear from Buddha Scooter there. Oh, all coming out here from Killian. Trying to just clean up the fight. Yeah, that's another fight won. And Miami University running, about to have 4 ults here. And it seems Buffalo's also about to have 4.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that University might be, we might be a little bit better off in terms of ults. We've seen the Pharah Orisa combo come in clutch multiple times before, getting many kills, just running in, putting them together, and they're just like that. Ooh.
That was a beautiful Suzu though from Apollo for Buffalo. And Copy's coming in. Lots of balls on the point.
Bubble coming out, getting rid of so much damage from the Orisa. On going in with the blade and the beat coming in, and they're just able to wipe it. But Primal Rage coming out from the stealth, kind of pushing everybody around, and no supports for Miami on the point, or not enough.
Low there. Actually trying to get out, trying to get help back, get back to the point. Oh, beat coming out from Buffalo. That's really big. On nearly escaping, but it seems with enough staggering in and just kind of controlling the overtime on the point there, Buffalo managed to take it. And that was a lot of ults there from Miami. They don't have much ult charge at all.
But this is really good for Miami because Miami was able to hold for so long that University of Buffalo didn't actually get all that much contesting, all that much progress. And Carty just picked off so far out of position.
You see the target, he's like, I'm gonna go for it.
Absolutely.
No holds barred, just rushes in. And anytime he hits that spear, usually that's a death sentence against the rest, especially with no support on him. Oh, but Killian goes down, but I don't think it'll matter. On trying to find this Lucy off to the side. Oh, nice shot there. Cardi trying to come back, but I feel that might just be a... Ooh, never mind, we got some staggering in, but yeah, that's going to be it for Killua. And that's going to be round 1 for Miami.
Yeah, I really liked what we saw here. I mean, So a little bit of unfortunate with the alt combo usage getting just completely denied by the Kiriko, which is great on Buffalo's part. I think that a bit of a problem might have been though the University of Buffalo really kind of they play separate a bit too much. A lot of the times Cardi would be picked off at the very beginning, or Stealth would just kind of dive into the back line a little bit and get picked off of it. Uh, but I'm very excited to see this. It looks like we've got a bit of a Havoc gameplay coming in from Booter Scooter.
Hazard, my friend.
Hazard. What did I just say?
You said Havoc, my friend.
Havoc. No, Hazard. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, Hazard coming out, the newest tank, very mobile.
Very exciting to see. You've also got to switch on to the Sojourn, playing a bit more far range. Going straight in. Unable to get the finish, though.
Very aggressive Booter there, using pretty much all of his block. Manages to get out with his abilities. And Bonesaw manages to find Apollo on the back line. Nice shots there.
Hooter's going so far.
Yeah, this is Hooter is very known as an aggressive player. He knows what he's doing with, especially with a tank this aggressive in the form of Hazard. Like, and with the way Buffalo is playing, all separated, Hooter's just able to pick one out and get him to low health, and then usually most of the time either Bonesaw or On to just clean up the mess. Wonderful. I forget the name of that ability.
I'm just gonna call it wall or like a spike, but
Spike wall.
yeah, spike
We'll
wall.
go with that.
It's such an interesting ability because it's like a small May wall, but if you hit it, you take damage and you're knocked back. Ooh, this is where Pooter Scooter's playstyle comes into a bit of an unfortunate spot. He goes in so deep that he's not able to get out at all.
That was very good from Stealth there, going on the back and kind of just body blocking and getting out. And now without their tank, they're all Miami to back up, otherwise they get pretty much eviscerated by Buffalo. It seems On is going to try to stagger for some percentage, but they have to be careful because if he dies, that's a lot of damage gone from Miami. Big damage there on the Lucio. Big pick from Nice Oxide. Very good playing there, and Buffalo kind of just losing this as soon as they nearly have it.
Yeah, unable to kind of follow up on the kills. They what needs to happen is they need to kind of look it in at the point. If they all group up and kill On as he gets onto point immediately, then it just kind of continues and staggers, right? It builds upon itself. But since they weren't able to do that, they just kind of Miami's able to come back and be stronger. Oh, ult coming in, and they're gonna get stuck in fourth place. But he's so low. Huge from Bonesaw, getting both supports, but Stealth is still gonna be able to kill all of Miami, except for On and Nitrous Oxide, and it's just Godspeed Killua left, and even he's gone now.
That was a wonderful ult there from Booter Scooter, and also very good ult there from Bonesaw with the combo there. For reference, the ult from Hazard is actually able to stun lock and lock enemies in place while also doing quite big damage to them, and also it goes through roofs and walls. So that was very unlucky there for Cardi getting hit by the ult there. It kind of made it a bad area for him.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky. Ooh, looks like a bit of a flank here, just waiting for them to come forward, and they're just gonna charge, going off anybody in the back line. Uh-oh, but that means they're not gonna be on point, and the University at Buffalo is gonna get touch and maybe even take it. It's gonna be really close. Havoc going in there. Hazard.
Boltar already using the sound barrier just to touch point. That'd be a little bad. It looks like Cardi's going a little low. He popped ult, didn't really get anything with it. He was too low health.
Godspeed Killua also going in with the pulse bomb, not getting anybody. And On going in, Pooter Scooter getting kills. And it's just Stealth left. Kind of hoping to stall enough for Cardi and Apollo to get back. It's going to be really close, but I think that might be game one. Going to Miami.
Yep. And for future reference, whenever we say On, we refer to a hot name, and Killian, we refer to Daddy.
Yes, that's our bad. But I really liked everything that was going on there for Miami. I mean, being able to pick off targets. I mean, the Genji blades from On every time were just bangers. I mean, it was all just really good. I think what really helped them was just unfortunately kind of how Buffalo was playing. They were playing too separated, right? They were
Mhm.
just able to get Miami was able to get in there, just get picks, right? It was just kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, and then also another thing on my Buffalo's part is that when Pooter fell, they really should have just kind of pushed them back because Bonesaw and I think also Killian there were really low health. So, and with the Winston, they had enough frontal pressure to where they could have held that point for a little bit longer, got more percentage, and maybe because I think their Pooter did end up leading Bonesaw to kill someone. I can't exactly remember,
Mhm.
but that could have ended much differently for that round there for Buffalo. But with that, that'll be game one, and we'll see what we go into game two here in the next part, which I believe might either be convoy or
I think it'll be escort. I
escort.
think it'll be escort. It's either escort or hybrid.
One of the
Either
two.
way, I really hope to see more hazard. I kind of enjoyed that
Yeah,
actually.
Pooter on that hazard really good. Made a few misplays here and there, but unfortunately, the way Hazard moves is very finicky with the landscape. Like sometimes you dash towards a wall and suddenly you go around it. It's
Yeah.
very finicky.
But it was fun to watch. I mean, he had a lot of those big plays with the wall towards that end there. Even in the play of the game, you saw that he used it to block people from going anywhere, right? And it bounced. They bounced off of the wall, like kind of pushing them towards Miami a little bit more, which isn't a huge thing. It was only a minor knockback,
Mhm.
but it still helps. I mean, uh, but overall, I mean, supports coming in from Miami doing great.
Yeah,
DPS coming in from Miami doing great.
yeah.
All around, just really good.
Nitrous Oxide knowing when to leave that power boost on the Lucio to get his team out, especially there when Buffalo managed to pick off Pooter Scooter. And then also Killian, got to hand it to them. They were doing quite well there as well.
Absolutely, both the new players doing fantastic. I mean,
Yeah, very
absolutely picking up the slack from where we were last semester.
yeah, very good there from Miami. So we will see what map we go to next. We will be going to maybe a slight 1 minute break, depending on how long each team decides to pick or Buffalo makes their pick. So we will see you then.
I think we're going to break.
I believe so. Cut.
And here we are back again. Just like we were saying, it's going to be hybrid. And we're looking at some King's Row here. I mean, this is not King's Row, but it is hybrid. I think I would have rather King's Row. I mean, a solid pick, but this is Midtown. This is a bit of Midtown. This is okay. Sorry. This is about what we expected. Midtown first choke is very not like dive heavy for the most part. You don't often see you wouldn't see the hazard on this. Miami choosing the comfort role with the Orisa makes sense. And University of Buffalo going a full like a very brawly comp with the walls and the Reinhardt, right? With the goal of walling behind Miami and just speeding in with the Ryan, doing so much damage.
I enjoy seeing Ryan players. Unfortunately, when you deal with an Orisa, not the best tank matchup, unfortunately.
No.
So, but we'll see if the rest of Buffalo can help out Stealth there, or because Booger might just be able to run him down.
Yeah. I mean, Ryan players really are a dying breed right now. I mean, he hasn't been good for a solid while. It is really good to see him. I mean, you always had the London Spitfire teams that were doing it, but oh, sorry.
Oh my, what a push off. Couldn't find the spear that would have been a fantastic pick and play by him.
We're going so low, getting antied.
Buffalo's trying to go into this building. Oh, wonderful shot, right click there from Bonesaw. We're in a little bit of trouble here. Without the maid there, Buffalo lose a lot of tanking power. Oh, yep, we're just trying to look for the Juno, finds them. The Brig's also going to go down. That's going to be a team wipe there from Miami.
Almost. Nah,
well,
Ryan.
It was going to happen.
It was going to happen. Ryan being the last one to fall makes kind of sense, you know, the most health. But I think something there to point out, I mean, there is so much healing being pumped into Pooter Scooter. He's just standing there constantly going so low, but always being healed straight back up. Killian, of course, having almost 80% to ult. Bonesaw getting his ult as well, and being really close to Pooters as well.
Because of how quick that ult built up for Pooter. Ripping into the enemy. Pooter's a little low. There's wonderful ult there. Ooh.
It's a little bit scary there. Going straight into the middle of the team, just everybody turns around and look at you. Still getting a kill, and then Bonesaw coming in with his ult, doing damage, but unfortunately shield is just there. It looks like they're going to get the kill in the end, but unfortunately nothing coming from the ult itself. Dow going, killing Bonesaw though, getting a final pick, a last revenge kill a little bit.
Yeah, very good there from Miami. Even after Pooter died, they popped the silver ult, just to apply a little more pressure on the rest of the team there. And they're going aggressive here with a Gusane rush. Oh, big pick from Dow on a nitrous oxide.
That's a big amount of mobility coming away from Miami, and healing for that matter. Satellite Vector coming in from Buffalo, they're going all in. I wouldn't be surprised to see Shatter coming out here in this next fight. Voltar getting Bonesaw, who is swapped to Farah at this point.
Nitrous oxide managed to come back and get the sound barrier off. Pretty much saved Miami there. They would have gone. Two people would have gone down there. Both Bonesaw and On were quite low. Pooter going low again. Oh, that's bad for Pooter. But Stealth dies in the process, and Bosaw's just in the back getting damage on the healers. Managed to dodge that McCree for a little while, but Dow hitting some shots there. Both On and Bosaw go down, but with the healers there for Miami, they hold the point still.
Absolutely, you got to give it to them. Dow, it might be a little bit unfortunate with the playing right now, not being able to take this first point yet, but Dow is doing very good. I think that also this next fight we should be expecting to see Mayall. It needs to, oh my god, oh, and you can't just do that, oh.
Very good situation where there. Saul Voltarg was low. Help that, check this out. Pooter popping the ult to survive within the Mayall, but still falls. Manages to find Dow though. But Buffalo does have the Ram up.
He's gonna ult, yep.
Ooh, oh,
There's no support there. He just kind of walks in there and dies, unfortunately.
That was very good from Buffalo there. They knew Bonesaw had ult. That was a wonderful combo over there from On. They might want to touch here.
They absolutely get the touch here. And the rest of Miami's here at this point. Bones or Pooter's just gonna be able to get some people down. Dow going into high noon, picking off Killua.
Killian managing to get the ult off from Fury even before dying to Dow, but Miami managed to get picks. That ult from
Bonesaw going crazy there at the end.
Yeah, wonderful picks there. Managed to hold out with an 89%.
Cheese pepperoni pizza.
It's pineapple pizza.
That's my bad. I prefer pepperoni personally. That's what I'd rather it be, you know.
That's probably what the lyrics want.
I don't know. Who am I to judge? But I think we should probably be expecting to see a lot of the same kind of thing, especially from Miami going the Orisa route here. Orisa Bonesaw probably on either Pharah or not Venture, Sojourn, like we were just seeing. And yeah, the Lucio Kiriko getting all that speed from the Lucio going straight in. Yeah, ooh, some Bonesaw bashing like we were talking about earlier.
And Pooter's on the rhyme. They're also going to try it, but they're going to do it this time with the Seb, which may allow for a different type of play. And Killian's going to the Baptiste in order to have the immortality. A little less healing with that healing comp for Miami, but if they manage to get in and just rush the point, they may be able to get something with it.
I don't know. I think I really like this comp. The way if they stay on the sim, which isn't always a confident thing, I think this would be huge. Being able to TP into the backline, set up as a bastion on the high ground, it's almost a death sentence. That would mean the entire team has to turn around and protect the backline before they get any picks, which isn't an easy thing to do at all.
Well, they're going at the right side here, being a little sneaky all the way around right.
Being able to get a TP off here is going to be huge.
Oh, they're crouching. They're being. Oh, what are they thinking?
There's no way Buffalo doesn't know though. But
Buffalo knows. They heard them.
Yeah, it's just the sim TP. They don't know that the sim TP. So, yeah.
There it is. They're just gonna walk in. Bonesaw able to light up Killua, putting in a lot of damage, and Bonesaw using that grenade to get up on the high ground. Gets knocked down by Stealth though. Stealth running a little low. But there is the Discord on Pooter. That's a lot of damage coming onto him. They have to be very careful here. They're just going to have to fight this point for a little while.
Absolutely. Ooh, getting so low on the Voltar. Unfortunately, there's just no picks coming in from the side of Miami. Pooter Scooter just having to back up because there's so much damage coming into him from the Discord orb. And it really, it's Buffalo just cleaning up at this point.
Yeah, a little bit of a bad matchup there with the Ryan pick. Wasn't expecting him probably to go ram on the defense. Yep, immediately switching off to the Orisa. Very good switch there from Pooter.
Absolutely. I think that helps a lot with the both, of course, the ram, able to spear him away as well as out of the protect. But it also helps with the Discord orb, since Fortify stops, or it doesn't stop damage, but it blocks a lot of damage. Oh, big spear.
Managed to find managed to find Killua, and we were managing to find Apollo, but massive ult there from Stealth. Realized they didn't have any support ults, and he just went in for it. Or they did have a support ult, but offensive.
Yeah, absolutely massive from Stealth. I mean, just being able to go straight in there and have like AoE damage and kill all of the support and DPS while Pooter Scooter's just sitting on point, kind of not really doing anything overextended. It's a little bit unfortunate, but we see here Pooter's not quite sure what to play. He's swapping all over the tanks, going to Hazard now, which I'm excited to see. I won't be playing, but
probably might be a pretty good pick here. Maybe he'll let just wall off an angle and shoot soldier shooting. Wonderful pick from Bonesaw. Oh, big picks there. Nice wall there, separating the healers from Killua. There goes the Zenol trying to contest point a little bit. Stealth putting up a nice fight, trying to find the healers. We're missing a little bit there on. Very good there.
Really good with the wall, killing Apollo. That's a lot of health and damage leaving the team for Buffalo. And it's really just Miami trying to clean up here. Getting Godspeed Killua off the point, Dow off the point, and nobody's there to contest for Buffalo. They're going to need to switch. Yeah, and that wall, I mean, that just hurts.
Unlucky,
yeah.
Yeah, that hazard switch kind of won the game there for Miami, and that'll be 2-0 in the total series against
Indeed,
Buffalo.
indeed. I really got to hand it to the supports here, being able to just keep Pooter alive for so long, especially on the first hold on the defense. But I mean, also Dow going insane, getting so many picks for Buffalo, just unable to kind of follow through. Like that's massive.
Yeah, that did very good there for Buffalo. It was just unfortunate that a lot of the time when you're running defense, you can't really switch that quickly like the attack can. It's a very unfortunate thing that, like, if Buffalo managed to cap the point fully and maybe managed to push the card a bit, they may have had a fighting chance there. But Pooter being so versatile on many different tanks was just like, this one doesn't work. Okay, this one, nope. Okay, we won that one.
Yeah.
So he just keep switching until they win a fight with it, and just works out.
And it's a similar story with Bonesaw as well, going from the Bastion to the Sojourn to the Pharah. I mean, just being able to switch through everything and on doing a really good job on the Genji, just holding steady the entire game, getting pick after pick. I mean, it's really good.
Yeah, very good gameplay from Miami. Buffalo's going to have to kick it up here if they want a chance in this series. It's going to be interesting what we see, but we'll just see what next map be. Probably either Flashpoint or
Ooh,
what?
it's. I think it might be. It's either Flashpoint or Escort,
Escort. What's the other
or
one? I can't. I
what's the
can't.
other one? Push.
Push.
It's
That was it.
Push. Yes.
Push or Flashpoint.
Yes.
We'll see what gets picked here in a bit by Buffalo, but I can't remember if it's back
Which
and
one
forth
it is?
picks.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, we'll see which one they pick, but we'll still be here. And we just got info that next map is indeed Flashpoint. It will be Suravasa. Very interesting Flashpoint. Very interesting mode. Kind of have to be very smart with the ult economy because one or two fights and that point's gone.
Absolutely, it's a really fast game mode. Being like you take the first fight, and it might last for a long time, but then after that fight's over, you get 50% onto the point, and it's last fight territory basically. You only get two, maybe three fights if you're fast enough. But I think that'll kind of influence it. A lot of hazard gameplay I expect to see on this. Being able to play kind of in your face gameplay, and jumping around and doing all this fun stuff with the walls.
Yep.
Genji, of course, being strong, as well as Sojourn always being strong on these maps.
Yeah, probably going to be some high-paced team comps here, trying to get back to the point as many times as possible. Probably going to see the Juno pick or even probably a Lucio pick as well, depending on what each team decides. But this should be a good matchup here.
Absolutely. I think what Buffalo needs to do in order to win, I really think Dow is such a pivotal playing such a pivotal role in this team. Last map especially, being able to get pick after pick, like constantly getting picks, being able to push in. Um, and then of course, like we saw the first map, they're split up a bit too much. They I felt like they fixed that a bit more into game two, being able to play a lot closer together. But with Flashpoint being a lot more similar to Capture, they're gonna have to make sure to be aware, like the first game. And here we are, going into game. Let's see what they got.
Ooh, we're seeing from Buffalo a Junker Queen game with Junkrat. Both teams running the Kiriko and also one of the fast-paced characters. So we'll see what they run. Bonesaw on the Reaper. Going to be an interesting pick here. Of course, still on the Genji. Pugaskur running with the Hazard. Seeing how it worked both past two games. So we'll see how this goes.
I kind of like the Miami comp. It's not quite a death ball, but it definitely changed now that they've got a Venture instead of Reaper. Bonesaw getting a little bit cold feet maybe playing the Reaper, but I think University of Buffalo has a very standard comp for what has been the meta up until Hazard was released. Junker Queen always being a staple, get up in your face kind of tank, like I was talking about. Junkrat always being able to spam into chokes, and Voltar getting a pick onto Bonesaw immediately.
Oh, but beautiful there from On and Pugaskur there. Really just going to the back line. They're just leaving. They're just like, okay, the Junker Queen can stay on point. We're just going to kill the rest of the team.
Absolutely. I mean, University of Buffalo not really able to do a whole lot after Voltar's dead, especially. That being said, though, what they did do is they stalled point. No, that means that Miami didn't get, while University of Buffalo didn't get any progress. Neither did Miami. So it'll buy them at least a little bit more time to get back, since Junker Queen has her shout ability, able to move a little bit faster.
Yeah, seems Bonesall here looking for a little sneaky pick on the back, see if they go right or not.
Oh, it looks like they're gonna fall straight into his trap. Hopefully, kind of my
big combo there from both Bonesaw and Pooter. They timed that really well. On also coming with the dash, getting picks. Yeah, that's just gonna be a cleanup. Oh, but still managed to find 2.
Yeah, JC Stealth is finding 2, but is just unfortunately unable to do a whole lot, seeing as the rest of his team was just all dead. I mean, it's a bit of a a bit of a problem really when you walk in and you don't have any backup, right? Having that crucial follow-up to get the kills. I will say they're playing really close together, but that's a little bit of a problem here because of the venture and because of the hazard. I think that's just an unfortunate situation. Getting the Cassidy Dow going down, but also taking down On, which is really good for Buffalo.
That just looks like managing to find Boltar. A little bit of an ult there from Stealth. Nitro's actually foregoing using the beat, managing to keep Bonesaw and Booter alive. It seems like it's going to be a cleanup for Miami there. Stealth going down and Apollo also falling. That's the first point to Miami.
Absolutely. I mean, I think Miami's just doing really everything right here. They've got a lot of ults coming into this, or 3 ults coming into this next fight, while Buffalo also has 3. But I think that Buffalo definitely, I think, has.
Oh, he's going for it.
Oh, that's big.
Oh, the hitter though, managing to save and push back. Ooh, but the rest of Miami just managed to clean up. That was 1 slash there from On, and the rest of Miami just rushes in. We were trying to kill Stealth before he goes back to spawn. Right at the spawn door, that's a big stagger. The rest of Buffalo had just spawned in.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that I love Hazard's accent. I love that Scottish accent. But anyway, sorry, Miami. A little bit distracted there, but I love Overwatch specifically for its character, right? Every character has a story and everything. University of Buffalo getting into the Booter Scooter a little bit scared of that tire there.
That's fine, but that damage reduction from the block just keeps it alive. Lots of ults coming in here from both Buffalo and Miami. Booster falling a little low. They're trying to find him. Oh, Dow a little caught out position there. That was a very interesting push there.
Yeah, we got orbital ray coming in from Buffalo. Bonesaw is using his venture ult. We've got so much being used here. On used his Genji Blade last fight, and a tire was used. The Kiriko ult used on both sides. I mean, at this point, On just needs to die. He's staggering himself quite a lot here. Unless he can get out, in which case it's fine. But that was really sketchy there.
On is playing It just depends on if there's an ability to mess them up. But yeah, that was very good there for Buffalo when they have 2 more ults built up. Boosker does have the hazard ult. Can't remember the name of it. And Extra Suckside does have this ult as well. They're trying to hold this high point. Wonderful positioning there. Managing to get. Oh.
Even though he's trapped, still trapping other people, or Dow as well.
Just decided to eat the wall there, deal enough damage where they. Yeah, that's gonna be a clean team wipe there from Miami.
And that's point number 2. Only 1 more to go, and then Miami has the round. This is like match point here.
Yep. University of Buffalo is gonna have to try some new things here, switching up since Voltaire is going on to the Yana, which might be good here if they can catch Fudaskirter out of position. Dow does have the McCree ult, but we'll see what he can do with it. Bonesaw switching onto the Reaper on this more enclosed area.
Honestly, I'm not sure how much I like the Ana, because sleep is helpful, right? Anti is helpful, right? But when you have characters like
Ooh, wonderful.
Absolutely wonderful. But when you have characters like Kiriko and Reaper who can just immediately uh, neutralize the anti, then it's just kind of unfortunate, right? Go in and anti people, and then it's just gone, right? But University of Buffalo getting a huge team wipe there.
It seems Kilo trying to look for a little bit of a sneaky tire on the back line of Miami. No support else from Miami. Here comes in with the tire. We'll see what gets caught. Boza hunting down Voltaire on the Reaper. Since both of Buffalo's healers are a little split off from the rest of the team, but they're trying to regroup. Miami does take the point there. On goes down though, and it seems the rest of Buffalo is still alive. Satellite coming out from Apollo. All the anti kind of just messing up Peter there. The wall saving him. Yeah, Miami just to back up there, losing one, and then the ult coming out from the Juno kind of just gave Buffalo the point right back.
Yeah, I mean, but it's good for Miami though, being able to take away at least 20% or 21% from Buffalo, going in and getting kills as well.
Oh, that was a big ult there from Stealth. Hooter going down. That might just another fight. One there for Buffalo, and Bonesaw cut a little bit out, waiting for that self-passive regen to come up.
Absolutely. I think what Miami needs to do here is honestly wait for next point and then use ults, because I mean, Bonesaw going in there, not being able to do anything, kind of wasting that ult.
The heal there from he tried getting the Juno, but he managed to get away in time. Nitrous Oxide just running with all as well. Managing to find Voltaire, that's really good. He had Nano up. Trying to also find the other healer, but Booster's super low.
Unable to kind of do anything. Killian and Nitrous Oxide kind of taking the fall there a little bit, and now, I mean, Miami only has 2 ults going into this next fight. What I think they probably should have done is saved both Bonesaw and Nitrous Oxide's ult. Having 4 going into this next ult would have been, or sorry, 3 coming into this next. No, yeah, 4 coming into this next ult would have been massive. Or next fight. Yes, sorry.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, I know it has. New semester and everything, new classes. But University of Buffalo coming in, like the ult economy is it's kind of close. Dow coming in with the high noon, almost getting hazard there, but getting on instead. That's a lot of damage taken away from Miami. That's healing down as well from Buffalo, but now there's just nothing they can do. Miami's playing super split up, not really able to stay as a team. It kind of hurts. I might have to take it back. The Ana might have been the play here.
Yeah, the amount of pressure that Ana just puts on the Pudisk every time he hits the, like, Killian has to remember to always keep that Suzu up just for that nade. But you also have to remember that when the Queen has ult, you also have to watch out for that, because it could be a back-to-back anti.
Yeah, I think what they're gonna have to do for that is play super safe. They're gonna throw an Ana nade, bait out the Suzu, and then go in. But it looks like Miami going in first, getting the Killian's ult. JB Stealth kind of killing Killian, taking a lot of healing out of Miami. Bonesaw getting got some Killua, and it's just Stealth now.
Without the Ana there, they kind of just wreck through the rest of the Buffalo. Apollo and Stealth coming in with their ults along with Killua. We'll see if she can get the pulse bomb on. Budisker still having this hazard all along with On and Bonesaw having theirs as well. Aggressive play here coming out from Miami. We'll see if they can get again with it. Ooh, Stealth using his ult, hitting a lot of people on the side of Miami. Ooh, On might need to get his ult up here quick, but I don't think he wants to pop with it.
I don't think it'd be smart to pop it here.
Nah.
I mean, having so many people on your team dead, unfortunately, that was just a huge ult from JCV Stealth. Anti-ing everybody, just taking away the healing. And it looks like Miami's going to have to go in, but they're calling for a retreat, just going for the next point. Which, smart. I mean, being able to get to the point. And this is what I think they should have done last point. They come into this point with 3 ults compared to the 2 from last time. Right.
Satellite Vector is such a big ult, but they managed to push them out of it a little bit. Big blade there coming up from On. Managed to even things up a little bit. Nitrous Oxide is down. Does still have the beat though. They just have to fight.
Unfortunately, we got a lot of death coming from Miami. Buffalo kind of pulling it together here. excavation coming out from Bonesaw, hoping to get hoping to get stealth,
Oh,
which ends up working, but he didn't get the Apollo, which was the one healing on point. Uh,
that was a wonderful beat there from Exercise, like keeping them both alive, managing to allow Bonesaw to get the pick on stealth. Very good there. Just barely managing to get there to pop it in time.
Absolutely. I really liked what Apollo was doing, playing on point, but or like not quite on point, playing up top towards the coast, away from the damage, right? But still being able to heal stealth. And it allowed Buffalo to not let them have point and not let them do that. Now going in for High Noon. Oh, not in a good spot.
Oh, big wall that Scooter keeping them alive even with them. Ooh,
Apollo going down.
super low.
Now getting Bonesaw.
Wonderful plays there. Oh, good mechanics there from On. Getting just hitting all the shots. I think it's pretty much a stealth now, and they're gonna have a rush at the point. Oh, very unfortunate.
That's really bad.
He probably just wanted to use it to kind of get the self healing, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Buffalo is gonna have to go on with 4 and try touching,
Yeah.
and then just hope that stealth can get their time on the ball. It might not be enough. The wall from ooh no, he touches. Very good touches here. Buffalo has another fight here. Killian is going a little low. Big ult though from Pooter. He held it all this time just for this moment.
And everybody's going down. Voltar going down. Only Apollo is healing from Buffalo, and Pooter Scooter killing Stealth, and that's just cleanup. It's Nitrous Oxide getting beat and Kilo going down, and that's game right there.
Game and a match. Full series going to Miami, making them 1-0 in ESC. And Buffalo unfortunately going 0-1. Very good games there. And the mechanics there at the end for both Scooter and On was just spectacular. And also very good timing from both Nitrous Oxide and Killian with their ults.
I mean, I'd argue that everybody like on Miami showed some incredible skill. I mean, especially On and Killian getting so many picks and being able to keep each other alive. Pooter Scooter going in, showing his aggro play style, which is what we love to see. I mean, it's always great to see.
Yeah, very good there on that hazard. He has improved quite a bit on the hazard from when I last saw him play it. But that was wonderful. Like the amount of times he just used the little dash claw, instant 180 to slash someone. That was beautiful. And also
Hmm.
Bonesaw as well. Always just the standard of the team there with that venture, allowing for so many combo plays between both On and Buddha Scooter. Really just keeping the team alive there.
Yeah, it really helps to have so much AOE coming from Bonesaw, doing so much damage to the entire team. Something that really helped as well is just unfortunately the way that Buffalo was playing was that especially in control, it definitely came together towards the end, but they were really separated at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It took a minute to kind of collect themselves and get to play together. Towards the end there at Flashpoint, they got really good, especially during that after they were down 2 points, 2-0. They kind of like sparked there for a second.
Like I said, the Ana switch. You doubted me.
I did.
You
I doubted
doubted
the
me.
Ana switch.
Never doubt the Ana
I
switch.
didn't think it would be as impactful as it was. It was really good. Yeah, that was probably the biggest thing that helped them.
Yeah, the thing with the Ana switch is it's not really like a super deadly. It's the idea that now it's another layer that Killian has to think about. Because usually she's like, okay, I just saved my Suzu for the ult from stealth. Perfect thing. But now the Suzu cooldown is I think nearly twice the amount of the grenade cooldown. So at that point, no matter how much you try, sometimes you just can't get it out. And usually anytime like there was a time there where uh the enemy on a Suzu'd one of like the backline or one of the DPSs, but the minute Killian turned around, Pooter just got swarmed by the enemy. So
Hmm.
that'll be very good to switch there from the on. They just couldn't pull together there at the last point. It was just very unfortunate there. The alts seems Miami just had better ult economy there as
Yeah,
well. And also the mechanics near the end there with On was spectacular. He was saying every shot perfect 180s.
absolutely.
Yeah, super nice there. But that will be the end of the series for today. Don't know when we play again. I believe is
We
it
play
this
next on
Thursday?
Thursday. We play next Overwatch on
Two
Thursday.
in a week.
Yeah, we do. 2 in a
Very
week now.
nice. So we will see you all again at this desk. Me, Xander Ulis Lewis, and Colin Azon Sweeney. We will see you again this Thursday for Game 2 for Miami for the ESC Collegiate League. See you then.
See you then.